listen, you guys had a lot of fun with this last time. We got to do it again. We got to go with the rest of the cast.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk a little bit about what does your main say about you. That's what I want to get into today. We covered a lot of the characters, but we didn't hit all of them. So I know you people are watching the video. You're skipping to the next section to see if you mentioned your main. Well, that's going to be in this video. We got you covered. And first one, what are we going to start with here, Rob?
Okay, so the characters we've already covered so far is, of course, sadly, we had to talk about E-Honda players. Damn shame. We did E-Honda, JP, Ryu, Zangief players, and we did DJ and Blanca. So I think today, can we just start off with the Marisas, man? I feel like it's a fair. Okay, so first, let's list a couple of Marisa players there's a few Marisa players we know. Not that we're talking about y'all particularly, but
right now, to me, Marisa, for a lot of people, is where they end up when their previous relationship wasn't working out. That's kind of where people are going. It's kind of like,
Marisa the rebound.
right. Pretty much. They're like, you know what? Listen, I'm tired of doing that heavy lifting in this relationship. I want to be carried.
Yes.
And they hit up the muscle mommy and say, please carry me across that finish line. And that's what Marisa players are all about. Because look, the Marisa players, they want to get one hit and then have that be the beginning of the freight train that is the Marisa Oki into command grab versus frame trap into 70% damage machine. So they want that one hit to just turn into the win every single time.
You dancing around something important, Brian. You saying facts, but they steal. Like in real life, Marisa players steal. In my humble opinion, they go to the store and they got the hair products or whatever it may be locked behind a glass case. That's because of Marisa players exclusively. Stop stealing. Be a decent human being.
Stealing rounds and then taking it to the real life.
Just stealing
At
rounds.
First, I thought you were talking about the helmet hair. They used up too much product, so.
Oh yeah, it could be. They just stole too much of it.
How much product she used it on that helmet hair? I don't know.
And also, I think Marisa players, Brian, they like to post thirst traps on Twitter. You know what I mean? They like to go and get shirtless. They get their hair wet, curly hair all wet, put the glasses on. Sometimes they take the glasses off. And they go ahead and just pose, showing their abs.
Spread their wings a little bit.
You gotta do the lat spread, Brian. You gotta do the lat spread with it and everything.
There you go. Well, moving on for the Marisas. Maybe going along with that thievery mindset, let's talk about the Manon players.
Dumb.
What are they?
Manon, why you? Come on. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Adon, hey, she gone, bruh. Hey, there ain't no
Facts.
Laura is gone, bruh.
Facts.
And you need to accept it. Laura is gone. And what I'm telling you is it's time for you to start posting thirst traps and stealing. Okay.
Agreed. Yo, we're going to see a selfie from Idom on Twitter, and then we're going to know that he doesn't even have to announce the character change. We're going to see a selfie for the first time ever, and I'm going to understand. Not even, just for Idom, just a simple selfie is enough of a thirst trap for his level. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just dipping his toes into the water. So, and then we'll know. But yeah, Manon players is definitely Laura retirements grounds right now. Every single player that picked Laura in Street Fighter V has gravitated towards Manon. And Mika to a degree. I mean, listen, we get it. She is the closest we've got right now to like a Street Fighter V style vortexy grappler. Like, she doesn't even have the same Oki as a Street Fighter V grappler. But it's not hitting quite the same, I feel like, because she has these graceful moves. She's a ballerina, but the way she plays in practice, nah.
It ain't
trying to be
man.
Graceful.
Make it make sense, bro. Y'all gotta accept it's a new era. It's a new time. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Patches gonna come and all that. Different characters gonna drop. But at the end of the day, Laura was in Street Fighter V. Or Mika was in Street Fighter V. Manon is not the reincarnation of those characters.
I think you also have to be a little bit of a degenerate gambler as well to play Manon. They're searching for that ultimate high when they finally get the level 5, and then every single interaction is just the biggest 50-50. They're flipping that coin, and then they love it. And that's the dark side of playing Manon.
Okay, so now moving on. So we've done Marisa, we've done Manon. I know y'all knew we was gonna come for y'all, man. The Dhalsim players. Now listen, the first thing that pops in my mind, none of this all freestyle, so this come from my soul. Y'all think y'all playing footsies. Y'all think y'all playing Street Fighter. Y'all doing something else. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying it's not impressive whatsoever, but y'all not playing the same game. I don't understand.
I disagree.
What? Explain.
They're playing honest footsies.
Bruh,
honest Street Fighter.
You troll it.
Listen, as a JP main, I now have to fully switch teams here and be on the Dhalsim player side. Look, maybe a year ago my perspective was a little bit different, but I'm a reformed man now. When you press Fierce Punch and it covers 3/4 of the screen, to me, that's footsies.
That's nooch.
That's nooch. You got whiff punished. What can I say? I'm sorry. You got outplayed in that moment.
Is crazy. That being nooch is OD.
Well,
I don't know why they think that, man. And then they rush you down and everything nowadays, bro. I mean, and taking it outside of just gameplay, bro. You're weird. Dhalsim players are not the most. What's the nice word for weird? Eclectic.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, Dhalsim players are eclectic, man. Like y'all just got a little something else going on, man. I don't think y'all ever put on a regular pair of drawers in your life. I think
see them in the office.
You got feathers on your underwear or something like that.
They always have a whole binder full of shuffled papers of all their lab notes, and they're running around to the next their next lab session. And their disheveled, their shirts buttoned all. They're missing their buttons on their shirt.
Yes.
Of course, that's because they're too busy in the lab. I think that's the other type of Dhalsim player, is that they just want to put in as much work as possible to feel like their cranium is, squeezing the edges of their skull, and they can't even fit their own brain in their own head. That's what gets them going. Because when they press that medium punch and it hits you from full screen and it stops you from drive rushing in, they think, yes, I have clearly outsmarted my opponent in this situation, and I've outplayed them in every conceivable way possible. And
they get
that's what gets
dopamine
them
from
going.
that.
They want to deny the other person the chance to have fun. That's literally what, let's be honest. Dhalsim is designed to stop everyone else from playing the game. Has been for a long time.
Yeah, because if you were, imagine a child picking up Street Fighter. Why would, they're not picking Dhalsim. They're not about to have fun with that unless they're going to grow up to be eclectic. See, Brian? See how I come full circle like that?
Yeah, tied it all together.
Kimberly players, bro. Let's go ahead to the Kims. Okay.
I think the Kimberly players just they chug too many energy drinks, and they just want to press as many buttons as possible, keep the APM as high as possible, and that's why you play Kimberly. I can't imagine another reason why you want to play Kim besides the fact that you love the sound of your own buttons being pressed, and you want to find the character that lets you press the most number of buttons as possible. Even though you're doing like 5% damage per interaction. She doesn't hit hard. She just hits fast and frequently, right? So I think you want to feel like you're winning, even though after doing all these setups, getting 15 tick throws in a row and run overhead, then you get hit once and die. She's that character so that you can feel like you're doing a lot of work, and then so a Marisa comes through and reminds you.
It reminds you the order of things.
Yeah, you're trying to box the freight train right here. You get a few good licks in, and then you're reminded about the firepower.
Out of the whole cast, a Kimberly player might be the most likely to bungee jump. You might think, a Blanca player, but no. Blanca is so far off the deep end. Blanca players, they like to act crazy, but they ain't really trying to. Kimberly players, I think, are decidedly, they would be in the X Games or something like that, bro.
I can see it.
On the half pipe or something like that. Let's do one more of these, Brian. Oh, maybe even two. One or two. Kim players. I think Kim players are actually the jocks of the Street Fighter 6 high school.
I'm glad you're being nice right now, because this is 70% of our audience.
Yeah, I think they are it depends on how you take it. But I think they're they're the quarterback. They got the Letterman on, the cheerleader likes them and stuff like that. They're pushing the Dhalsim players into the lockers as they walk down the hallways. You know Dhalsim players getting stuff in the locker, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Kim players
Dragon Lash puts them right into it.
Dragon Lash into the locker. Sit down and shut up. In the lunchroom. Tater Talk's falling out of his pocket. Yeah, man. I definitely think they kind of got the cool about them and everything. But I don't think that they're automatically listen, Kim players, respectfully. I don't think that y'all necessarily the brightest, but that's not meant in disrespect. I'm not saying that you made the smart decision of being a Kim player, so that says a lot in itself. But yeah, I don't think Kim players are the biggest lab monster type dudes, Brian.
They're successful without even realizing why they're successful. You know, you can't ask them to break down exactly why they got there.
They might even
hey
be
man,
some
how'd
of
you
them
find
Nepo babies.
The success? You know, oh yeah, I ate my Wheaties in the morning and I drank a big glass of milk. You know?
Yes.
Don't ask them to break down how or why they got to that position, but they're finding the success for sure.
Kim players be downplaying though. They do be downplaying, bro.
I have no official comment on downplay.
Yeah.
I'll let you speak to this.
But yeah, I definitely think that since, you know, JP, everybody talking about JP, Kim players be kind of sneaking in there like, yeah, man, actually. Like, bro, you shut up. All right?
No. Speaking of, actually, I think that's a good segue to the next one because we're going to talk about the Guile players here. The Guile players are seeing the chaos all going around them.
Yeah.
And they're chilling, holding down back.
Yes.
No one is pointing a finger. No one is talking about them. They're just sitting there, chucking their booms, doing their flash kicks, and for some reason, everyone else is fighting while they're winning all our tournaments.
That's a great point. And you know what I'm gonna say about Guile players, man? You're boring. So yeah, who the most exciting Guile player to you, personality-wise? Can you hear me, Brian?
Yes.
I'm dead.
Next question.
You out of pocket. You wrong.
Hey, I was trying to think of an answer. I'm stalling for time here.
Bro, I thought our connection. You
I'm
out of
stalling
pocket.
for time here, man.
Bro, they boring, bro. Y'all Guile players, y'all good people, you nice guys, bro. You can come to my wedding.
I think the thing is, if you're too exciting playing Guile, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah,
I think that's the problem. There's definitely exciting Guile players out there on the planet. It's just, you know, they get filtered out. You're supposed to be a little bored with it.
Because it ain't gonna work. Damn, Guile is actually our last one. Yeah, bro. So there it go. Y'all asked for it, bro. We seen the comments. Y'all's hyped up. Y'all loved the first video. There you go. That's part 2. If y'all want the rest of the characters on the roster, just let us know and we'll get around to it.